How to read your Human Design Bodygraph. On either side of your Human Design Bodygraph or chart, you'll see a string of symbols that are referred to as glyphs. If you look under the right side, labeled personality, they're in black and refer to black lines coming from the centers. And the red column labeled design is your same planets but at a different date. It's 88 degrees or roughly days before you were born, and they refer to the red lines on the chart. I've defined the glyphs here for the planets, and then I'll show you to the right an example of what happens. So I have enlarged part of the yellow G center and pink sacral center, and you'll see that the numbers have red circles if a planet is in that placement we refer to as a gate. Each number is a gate. If there's a planet, such as Jupiter in gate 15, connected to a planet on the other side of what is referred to as a channel, such as the design south node in gate 5, then the channel is defined and the two centers are defined. You'll also notice at the top of a chart that there are 4 arrows. The first arrow, top left, is about digestion and whether your brain is active or passive. The second arrow, bottom left, is about your environment and whether you are observed or observing. The third arrow, bottom right, is about perspective, and the fourth arrow, top right, is about awareness. If the centers are colored in, they're defined, and here's the meaning of the centers when they're defined. The top center is called the head, and it would provide consistent inspiration and mental pressure. The next one below that is called the ajna, and when defined, it would mean a fixed way of thinking and stable opinions. Then the throat, when defined, provides consistent expression and communication, and also manifestation. The diamond shape in the middle is referred to as the G, or self or identity center, and when defined, would provide a stable sense of self, direction, and love, or feeling lovable. The small pink triangle is referred to as the ego. When defined, provides a consistent willpower, drive, and self-worth. The triangle on the left is the spleen, and when defined, it provides consistent intuition, instincts, survival awareness. The pink square in the middle is the sacral, which provides a sustainable workforce, energy, and life force. The triangle on the right is the solar plexus. When defined, one would have consistent emotional waves, and this would be your emotional authority. And finally, a defined root provides consistent pressure and the ability to handle stress. When centers are white and only have planets in one side of a channel, they're referred to as undefined. If they had no planets, they would be fully open, as in the case of this chart where the head is fully open. When the head is undefined, it amplifies inspiration and questions from others. When the ajna is undefined, one has flexible thinking and sees multiple perspectives. An undefined throat gives a person variable expression, speaking differently with different people. An undefined G would result in fluid identity and direction and being sensitive to environment. An undefined ego results in inconsistent willpower, a tendency to try to prove oneself. An undefined spleen is inconsistent access to intuition, heightened sensitivity. An undefined sacral would make you a non-energy being with variable energy levels, and you're not built for constant output. An undefined solar plexus causes a certain empathic nature which absorbs and amplifies others' emotions. And finally, an undefined root amplifies stress and urgency from outside sources.